Jaya Yashodanandana Jaya Braja Janaranjana Jaya Yashodanandana Jaya Yamunatira Vanachari Jaya Kunja Bihari Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shiva Sadigo Bhakta Vrinda Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Prahlad Nrsimha Prahlad Nrsimha Prahlad Nrsimha Jaya Prahlad Nrsimha Jaya Lakshmi Nrsimha Lakshmi Nrsimha Lakshmi Nrsimha Jaya Lakshmi Nrsimha Jaya Gauranitai 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 Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Prabhupada 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 Srila Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Srila Prabhupada ki Jai Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Bhagavad Gita, chapter 9, verse 26. Patram, pushpam, phalam, toyam, yome, bhaktya, payachati, tad, aham, bhaktya, uparitam, asnami, priyatatmanaha. Patram pushpam phalam toyam. Bhakti-uparitam. Patram pushpam phalam toyam. Yome bhaktya prayachati. Tadam bhaktya uparitam. Vipadatmanaha. Patram pushpam phalam toyam. Tam bhaktya uparitam. Patram, a leaf. Pushpam, a flower. Phalam, a fruit. Okay? It's okay? You can hear? Okay. Toyam, water. Yaha, whoever. Me, unto me. Bhaktya, with devotion. Prayachati, offers. Tat, that. Aham, I. Bhakti uparitam, offer in devotion. Asnami, accept. Prayatmanaha, from one in pure consciousness. Translation. If one offers me with love and devotion a leaf, a flower, a fruit or water, I will accept it. So purport by Srila Prabhupada. It's very nice purport. What Prabhupada is saying, let's hear. For the intelligent person, it is essential to be in Krishna consciousness, engage in the transcendental loving service of the Lord, in order to achieve a permanent, blissful abode for eternal happiness. The process of achieving such a miracle's result is very easy and can be attempted even by the poorest of the poor, without any kind of qualification. The only qualification required in this connection is to be a pure devotee of the Lord. It does not matter what one is or where one is situated. Somebody's translating? Okay. The process is so easy that even a leaf or a little water or fruit can be offered to the Supreme Lord in genuine love, and the Lord will be pleased to accept it. No one therefore can be barred from Krishna consciousness, because it is so easy and universal. Who is such a fool that he does not want to be Krishna conscious by the simple method and thus attain the highest perfectional life of the eternity, bliss and knowledge. Krishna wants only loving service and nothing more. Krishna accepts even a little flower from his pure devotee. He does not want any kind of offering from a non-devotee. He is not in need of anything from anyone, because he is self-sufficient. And yet he accepts the offering of his devotee in an exchange of love and affection. To develop Krishna consciousness is the highest perfection of life. Bhakti is mentioned twice in this verse in order to declare more emphatically that bhakti or devotional service is the only means to approach Krishna. No other condition, such as becoming a Brahmin, a learned scholar, a very rich man, or a great philosopher, can indeed Krishna to accept some offering. Without the basic principle of bhakti, nothing can induce the Lord to agree to accept anything from anyone. Bhakti is never casual. The process is eternal. It is direct action in service to the absolute whole. So in this purport, this much, we can just speak a little bit about it. That Prabhupada said that to serve Krishna is the real goal of life, and by serving Krishna one can become blissful and can be happy eternally. And Krishna is his only love and devotion. Like there is very nice story about when Krishna came to Hastinapur. Jai Prahlad Lakshmi Nishinga Deva Ki Jai. So for the peace, he came as a peace messenger, and the Dhritarashtra, he arranged so many gifts for Krishna, gold and diamonds and everything. And when Vidur heard that, he came to Dhritarashtra and said, "You think you can bribe Krishna like that Krishna will be on your side?" So Krishna is only came as a messenger, peace messenger, that there is no war between the two parties. So it's not necessary for you to arrange such a big, vast welcome for him. So then Krishna came and he spoke with Dhritarashtra, and then Duryodhan, he said to Krishna, "Please come in my palace, we have big feast for you cooked." And Krishna said, "Sorry, I will go to Vidur's house." Because here Prabhupada is saying that even if it is a rich man, opulent, but Krishna, if there is no love and devotion, Krishna don't want to accept. So he went to Vidur's house, and what he eat there? He ate makai ki roti, roti made from maize, and some spinach sabji. And the wife of Vidur, she cooked with so much love and devotion that Krishna was so happy to eat that, and he was so satisfied. And then Vidur's wife, actually Vidur's wife was in her previous life Mother Sabri. And she had so much love for Krishna that then there were some fruits, she was opening the banana, and instead of giving banana, she gave pills to Krishna, banana pill. Yeah? And Krishna started to eat, and Vidu said, no, Krishna, please don't eat this here. So, you see, this is what Krishna wants from us. So it's so, Prabhupada said, what he says here, who can be so fool not to practice Krishna consciousness? So foolish, no? Prabhupada can say that, yeah. So then let's read more. there is still one hole and this much space. So here Lord Krishna, having established that he is the only enjoyer, the primal Lord, and the real object of all sacrifice offerings, relieves what types of sacrifices he desires to be offered. If one wishes to engage in devotional service to the Supreme in order to be purified and to reach the goal of life, the transcendental loving service of God, then one should find out what the Lord desires of him. One who loves Krishna will give him whatever he wants, and he avoids offering anything which is undesirable for unasked. That thus meat, fish, and eggs should not be offered to Krishna. If he desires such things as offerings, he would have said so. Instead, he clearly requested that a leaf, fruit, flowers, and water be given to him. And he says, of this offering I will accept it. Therefore, we should understand that he will not accept meat, fish, and eggs. Vegetables, grains, fruits, milk, and water are the proper foods for human beings and are prescribed by Lord Krishna himself. Whatever else can we eat cannot be offered to him, since he will not accept it. Thus, we cannot be acting on the level of loving devotion if we offer such foods. In the 3rd chapter, verse 13, Sri Krishna explains that only the remains of sacrifice are purified and fit for consumptions by those who are seeking advancement in life and release from the clutches of the material entanglement. Those who do not make an offering of their food, he says in the same verse, are eating only sin. In other words, their every mouthful is simply deepening their involvement in the complexities of material nature. But preparing nice, simply vegetable dishes, offering them before the picture or deity of Lord Krishna, and bowing down and praying for him to accept such a humble offering enables one to advance steadily in life, to purify the body, and to create fine brain tissues which will lead to clear thinking. Above all, the offering should be made with an attitude of love. Krishna has no need of food, since he already possesses everything that be. Yet he will accept the offering of one who desires to please him in that way. The important element in preparation, in serving, and in offering is to act with love for Krishna. So, Krishna, Prabhupada is saying that if Krishna wants such things, he would have said. But he said only leaf, flower, water, and food, vegetables can be offered to him. So then he will accept with very much devotion what we have given to him. And that is very important for us to understand that and cook nicely for the Lord. And the kitchen is the center of temple, and that's why kitchen should be nicely managed, clean, because we cook and offer to the Lord, and then Krishna accepts with love and devotion very much. He likes to eat. He said he has everything he don't need, but he likes our love and devotion. This is what he wants. Yes. Krishna is hungry for his devotees' love and devotion. So keep him always serving nicely. Whatever service you do, do it love and devotion. Even if you are cleaning the floor or washing pots or whatever, garden, taking snow out. This place is Nishingadev place now. So all the service we do, it goes to him, to his lotus feet. And in this way we make advancement and we become free from this material existence, life, birth, death, old age and disease. There is no other way to come out from this cycle of birth and death. Only chanting his holy name and serving Krishna. That's the only way. There is no other way. And of course, serving his devotees. This is very important. Otherwise, even if one is very rich, if one has much money, but one is not happy. Because if one has no Krishna, then you feel, that's why in this world people are running to find something to make them happy. They think, if I buy this, then I will be happy. If I do this, then I will be happy. Okay, one can be happy for a short time. Then again, it's boring. Hare Krishna. હું ક્લાસ આપું છું. Okay. This is modern technique, no? So, yeah. So that's this what Srila Prabhupada is mentioning us, that be happy by serving Krishna. So let's read the second, so what do you call it? Praise. Paragraph, yes. The impersonalist philosophers who wish to maintain that the absolute truth is without senses, without comprehensions, this verse of Bhagavad Gita, to them it is either a metaphor or proof of the mundane character of Krishna. The speaker of the Bhagavad Gita but is actually Krishna, the Supreme Godhead, has senses, and it is stated that his senses are interchangeable. In other words, one sense can perform the function of any other senses. This is what it means to say that Krishna is absolute. Lacking senses, he could hardly be considered full in all opulences. In the 7th chapter, Krishna has explained that he impregnates the living entities into material nature. This is done by his looking upon material nature. And so, in this intense Krishna's hearing, the devotee's words of love in offering foodstuff is wholly identical with his eating and actually tasting. This point should be emphasized because of his eternal position. His hearing is wholly identical with his eating and tasting. Only the devotee who accepts Krishna as he describes himself without interpretation can understand that the Supreme Absolute Truth can eat food and enjoy it. So Lord's senses are absolute. No? He can with any senses he can do. He can, by the eyes he can eat, he can hear with any senses. So it's not like us. Our senses are so limited, and Krishna's is unlimited. That's the difference between us and Krishna. We are limited. Krishna can eat lots and lots. Whole universe he can eat. We can eat one plate. So that's the difference between us and Krishna. So in quantity and quality is a difference, no? Quality, we are minute in quality. Krishna is unlimited in quality. And so that's why Krishna, even he can be any place, any time. No? So that's what Prabhupada is saying this. And yes. And the other thing is that there was one point here. Yes, like there is one bhajan. That the meaning is that who says that Krishna don't eat? Who says Krishna don't sleep? Who says Krishna don't walk? Like there is a story in Chaitanya Charitamrita that Sakshi Gopal, he was the witness, no? And the Brahmana boy, he went to get Sakshi Gopal for his witness because the elder Brahmana promised him that he will get her daughter married to him. But then when he came back, because of the pressure of the family, he was not welcoming the younger Brahmana. And the younger Brahmana saw that this Brahmana is just been pressed down by his son. So he said he wanted to actually protect this Brahmana also from his words, what he promised. So he said he went to go and call Sakshi Gopal. So Sakshi Gopal, he said, you remember I came to you and you were our witness. So now I want to take you in the other town for the witness. And Krishna says, well, deity don't walk. No? And the Brahmana boy said, well, if you can talk, you can walk too. No? So then he said, okay, in one condition, you have to offer me every day a pot of rice. And I will walk behind you. And you will hear my ankle bell. Then you will know I'm coming behind you, walking. So then the Brahmana was cooking in the morning, pot of rice and offering to the Sakshi Gopal. And then they started to walk. And the Brahmana could hear the ankle bells of Krishna. So then they reached the town, at the border of the town. So Sakshi Gopal thought, now is a good place for me to stay here. So then he stopped. He just stood and did not walk. So the Brahmana could not hear the ankle bells. So then he turned back, and Krishna said, okay, now I will stay here. So then he called the villagers and Sakshi Gopal. So who says Krishna don't eat? Like Mother Sabri. She was not a rich woman, just living in the forest. She has a small hut, and she was very, very old. Because whole life she was waiting for Lord Ramchandra. That her spiritual master said that you stay here, and one day Ram will come. This was the only instruction she got. Nothing else. No? We are always writing letters to our spiritual masters. What can I do, this and that. But Mother Sabri, that's it. And she was a young girl at that time. And she just stayed there. And every day she used to pick flowers, decorate the road with flowers, pick the berries, and keep ready. That today Ram will come. Today Ram will come. All year after year, after year, after year. She became very old. She could not hardly see. But she did not stop. She was still doing her service. Because she has so much faith in her spiritual master that he said that Ram will come. Yes, he will come. Anytime he can. She was always prepared. Anytime Ram will come, he will be hungry. So she used to pick. And then she became so old that she could not see that if the berry is ripe or not ripe. So she used to taste. And sweet she used to put in the plate, and sour she used to put on the side. So then one day Ram came. Yes. And she fed Ram her half-eaten berries. And Lord Ramchandra, what he said? Today, like Mother Kaushalya is feeding me. He gave her the position of Mother Kaushalya. This is Lord, not so merciful. And then he said, Lakshman, please eat. Lakshman was looking. Because different devotion, different love, no? He took and what he did, he just threw. And from that, all the herbs grow. The herbs, all the herbs in the whole world is coming from that. Mother Sabri, the berries, yeah. So they say that, who says Krishna don't eat? If you feed him like Mother Sabri, he will eat. Who says Krishna don't sleep? He sleeps. If you bring Lord sleep like Mother Yashoda, Krishna will sleep. So these are the nice bhajan. I'm not so good in singing, I cannot. But one day we can play this song. It's a really nice song. And then who says that if you call Krishna and Krishna don't come? Draupadi called Krishna. She was in the assembly with big warriors sitting on both sides. Bhishma Dev, Dronacharya, Kripacharya, Dhritarashtra, Vidur, all this Kauravas and Pandavas, and I mean they are warriors, they are Kshatriyas. And here is one woman, she's been dragged in the assembly. She has open hairs, and she's been dragged with the hair. Nah? So such cruelty. And then what happened? Krishna came. He said, hey Krishna, hey Govinda. Krishna came. And he fulfilled her saris. No? One sari was opulent, the other sari, with diamonds and gold and silver. And it is said, I heard the numbers, so I don't know if one can really search out. But there's some, yeah. So then, Krishna protected Mother Draupadi. So who says Krishna don't come? If you call Krishna, Krishna comes. So, okay. What time is it? 7:45. Any questions or any Govindji, if you want to put some nice, if you, how you say, some input inside, yeah. Yeah. So my dear devotees, call Krishna, feed Krishna, bring Lord to bed, like all the devotees does, or they did, yes. And Krishna says, my devotees never perish. He said to Arjun, Arjun, you declare. When devotee says, Krishna has to do it. The Prabhupada says, Krishna he has to do it. No? He has to take us all back to Godhead. It's Prabhupada's. Krishna does what Prabhupada says. Pure devotee. No? Only pure devotee can carry Krishna. Only pure devotee. He carried from Vrindavan Krishna. Everywhere Krishna came. He's so heavy, but Krishna become light flower. Okay, where you take me, I come. So, yeah.
Is there a difference between Krishna and Nishingadev?
No difference. Nishingadev is Krishna, and Krishna is Nishingadev. His pastime is very short, yeah. He came, he killed Hiranyakashipu, and then he left. But he's the same, no difference. If you go in Hohobalam, completely on the top, there is Ugra Narsimha, where he tear Hiranyakashipu. There's a deity there. And on the side, there is a water. Constantly this water is flowing. And in the beginning, the water is reddish, because Lord washes his hands after killing Hiranyakashipu. It's still there. You can have his darshan. You can drink water. So it's not different. Yes. It's a deity, Ugra Nishingadev. You can see Hiranyakashipu, lying on the lap of Nishingadev. Like that, This deity, Ugra Narasimha. On the top of the mountain you have to climb, go. And there is Brigu Muni, yes. Brigu Muni wanted to have darshan of Nishingadev. He said, my lord, I want to see how you kill Hiranyakashipu. So Hiranyakashipu himself is telling Brigu Muni, this is how Nishingadev killed me. So it's like this. Usually the head in the Ugra Narasimha, Nishingadev is sitting like this, the head is here, the legs are here. But in that, the head is here because Brigu Muni is standing there, so he's showing Brigu Muni, so he said, look, this is how he killed me. There's a deity there. It's very, very far. It's really, Ahobalam is really 9 different temples of Nishinga there. Malola Nisimha, Ugra Narasimha, Chitra Varta Narasimha, Chitra. He is, Nishingadev likes music very much, There's one Gandharva. He was coming and playing. And Nishingadev, there's a deity of Nishingadev. He's smiling from here to here, and his hand is going like this. He's giving tal. This Gandharva is singing and he's giving tal. So always sing nice for Nishingadev. Makes nice kirtan for Nishingadev. He will do like this then. If you see his hand like this. Yeah. So this is different. Maybe next time I get all the names and we can speak about them. Yeah. Good. Okay.
I saw that when you spoke from the lecture, Krishna becomes very real.
It's all mercy from Prabhupada, really. He brought Nishingadev, he brought Krishna, really. He took so much difficulties to bring Krishna consciousness in the whole world. There is many people, they they appreciate Srila Prabhupada's books very much. Yeah. They don't come here, but they are reading, and they are really try to follow and become nice devotees. So it's Prabhupada's many years ago, I was going to Munich, and I had Bhagavad Gita, and I was reading, and on the other side one lady was sitting, and she was looking like this, what I'm reading. So I noticed, so I said, hello. At that time my German was not so good, I was quite new. But she knew English, so I said, what are you reading? I said, yeah, this is Bhagavad Gita from S.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. So then I gave her the book, and she started to turn the pages. The first photo from Prabhupada, she looked like that. Yes, this photo from Prabhupada. And then she was looking. And for a few minutes she was looking. She has no idea about Prabhupada, no Bhagavad, nothing. But then she said, you know what? This man in the picture is really very, very powerful person. And I think he's very elevated person, very elevated. So you see, yeah. I said, yes, he is. And then I had some other book with me, so I gave her. So, Jai Bhagavad Gita ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. All glories to you all. This was my sister calling.
Hare Krishna.